watch my broadcast on YouTube.
Oh.
How douchebaggy do I want to be? You know what? We're gonna go against Kaiba because I hate his arrogance.
I always like Red Eyes better because than Blue Eyes because it has cooler monsters.
Yeah.
Their evolution forms. I fucking love the Skull Dragon.
We'll start out with the Exodia Supersonic. Oh yeah, they've added new Red Eyes cards too that do
Second best dragon.
what the Blue Eyes cards do. Like, you know, the White Stone of Legend and stuff, they have Red Eyes versions of those now.
Blackluster Soul. I know your favorite.
Oh,
And
that
I
is like
my Magician of Black Hair.
oh my god. Okay, so starting hand for this game. Right Arm of the Forbidden One, 2 Pot of Greeds, 1 Upstart Goblin, and 2 Pot of Dualities.
GG. Bye, Kaiba.
Well, there's the left leg of the
basically
Forbidden One.
Almost no way you can't win, like, within your first 2 turns with that hand.
It all depends on
You
draw.
have very little you can't do. Yeah, I guess that's true. But, like, that's a lot of draw power right there. There's
Oh.
very little chance of not getting good shit.
There's a 1 Day of Peace. There's another 1 Day of Peace. Upstart Goblin. 1 Day of Peace. Upstart Goblin. Oh, there's the 3rd piece of Exodia. Well, we'll go ahead and do Pot of Greed then. And we'll do Cup of Ace. And boom, 2 cards to hand. Oh, look, there's a 4th piece of Exodia. Pop another Pot of Greed. And pop another Cup of Ace. And the reason I like this deck is because with those trap cards that I have, I can win on my opponent's turn. Pop another Pot of Greed. Pop a Graceful Charity.
I used to have... Oh, I had friends that were so assholey about how they'd play Yu-Gi-Oh! They claimed that you did not have to announce your Exodia the instant you got it. You could announce it whenever you want. So they would... I had one particularly asshole friend who would actively wait and let you think you're winning the duel, and right before you wipe out the rest of his life points, he's like, by the way, I had all of Exodia the whole time. Like, you can't do that.
No.
That's not how it works.
Okay, so you want to hear the sadness of this? I have left leg of the Forbidden One.
Yeah, that is... The rules are, if you get all pieces of Exodia, you have to declare it the instant you get it. His effect is also not... Even if you couldn't, or even if you could refuse to acknowledge, or that are declared the instant you get them, his effect cannot be triggered on your opponent's turn.
Actually,
So,
yes, it
like,
can.
So they're not only assholes.
No. Actually, it can be triggered on your opponent's turn. You know why?
If you draw the card during your opponent's turn, yes, sorry.
Yes, okay.
For the benefit of explaining what I was to Kat, my friend who would sit there with all 5 cards in his hand and
Yeah,
just
you can't do
decide
that.
he wanted to wait. He just wasn't going to declare Exodia until, like, you know, he's got 100 life points left and I'm about to finish the attack. No, I had Exodia for, like, 90% of the duel. It's like, you can't do that.
Okay, you ready to hear this? So, it's technically turn 2 by their standards, but it's my first turn because Kaiba went first, right?
Right.
In my hand, I have left leg of the Forbidden One, right arm of the Forbidden One, left arm of the Forbidden One, Exodia of the Forbidden One. I'm missing the right leg, right? On my field, I have 1, 2, 3 Legacy of Yatagarasu. That's 3 cards I get to draw on his turn. Plus a Jar of Greed. 4 cards I get to draw on his turn. And I'm getting ready to pass turn. Can you say I win this turn?
Very likely.
Boom. Time to chain every single one of these. There's Jar. Yes. There's First Legacy. Yes. There's Second Legacy. Yes. And here's 4th Legacy. Yes. Now the funny thing about this is, even if I don't get the last piece of Exodia, which I should because I only got 13 cards left in my deck, and I'm drawing 4 of them, but even if I don't get it, I played 3 1 Day of Peace on my turn, which means I take no damage whatsoever until his next turn.
Yeah. So unless he can one-shot you.
First card I draw. I didn't even get to draw the other 3 cards, and I win on his turn. Before he can even fully start his turn, he just drew his card for a turn.
If you were to play against him and draw Exodia right at the end, bring him along.
Oh no! I've had that happen. Oh my god! I need to tell you this, man. I was playing an online ranked match, right? Starting hand, all
Honestly,
5 pieces.
He's enough of an asshole. He would have actually been proud of me for being that big a dick. That's just how Derek is.
He stands by his,
But did you hear that?
by his values.
Nope. You just say you won on his turn. Because the first card you drew was your last piece of Exodia. I didn't catch that.
No, I've played a ranked match once with an Exodia deck. Starting hand, all 5 pieces, and I started the turn. Like I was first to go.
Well, it was weird though, because as far as he was concerned, he wasn't cheating. For that, anyways. Although he has admitted to cheating before too, and is more than happy to acknowledge, like, he's also a big enough man that he's like, yeah, no, I cheated, you still beat me, you are a damn good player. Like, when he decides to be a dick and you still beat him, he's still really good about it. Which is one of the reasons why I never hated him for it.
Huh.
But another guy would cheat out the ass. We would literally watch him cheat, and he would try to say he wasn't. And we're all like, dude, we all saw you pull a card out of your fucking trench coat sleeve. Like, you can't even do it in a non-obvious manner. Cody?
I've got to say the most impressive cheater.
Derek used to be the dick who would sometimes play, and then he'd be like, hold on to Exodia and not declare it. I think you know Derek. He played Pokemon a bit, and Vanguard as well a lot, but... And then Yu-Gi-Oh! But... And then Cody just... Everybody hated Cody anyways. I think Derek did play Magic for a while. I don't know how much though. Derek basically played all the card games. He was just generally a dick, but he was doing it to have fun. So for him, it didn't bug me too much. Just an asshole, and would blame me, or like tell me about how I had to just stop being a sore loser or some shit. Because I started saying that the game stopped being fun. Because, you know, that happens. Games don't stay fun if you literally have zero chance of winning because all your friends, or everybody you play against, go and spend $3,000 every 2 weeks to get every card in the fucking game. And then build world tournament decks when you live in the middle of BFE. Nobody cares to, like, you're not going to regional, you're not even going to regionals, let alone nationals or world. Fuck off with that kind of deck. The American version is BF. They use buttfuck everywhere or buttfuck Egypt, while we use buttfuck BF and buttfuck no one.
Well, okay, that makes more sense.
Oh my god, Kaiba just Kaiba'd me.
It's really funny, my one friend, the one friend that I actually enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Against is trying to get me back into the card game. And I'm like, dude, it's probably not going to happen because I can't deal with the way people are anymore. And I quit so long ago, I don't know shit about how the game works. I quit before pendulums even started being a thing. Xyz summons barely existed when I quit playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's how long ago it was.
I have to say that was probably the best first turn I've had with this Blue Eyes deck.
Where the fuck is the guy I'm looking for? What's the stock? Where has two across? I'm not in port, am I? I'm in market.
Oh damn, he's got 2 Blue Eyes on the field. Or no, it's Blue Eyes on Whitestone Legend, never mind. Alright, let's see
Blue
here.
Eyes White, go fuck yourself.
Set that down, face down. Set a trap for him because I know the AI is going to attack it. The moment that happens, I get to play my Blue Eyes from my hand.
Under that home point.
Boom. Called that shit.
I will never understand how people can start in this town. I hate it so much. And then there's people who say the same about the town I started in.
What are you playing?
Final Fantasy 11. What do you want, man? Why do I follow people on...
Oh, really?
I hate?
You dirty SOB. He just thunder and dragoned me.
Get bugged.
Yeah, well, I had a little magic card in my graveyard that prevented him from destroying it.
By the way, I say shit like that, like, you know, he pulls off a relatively good move and I'll just be like, get fucked, you. But I do actually hope you win. Like, I'm not trying to be an ass about, oh, you should lose or anything like that. I just have a bad habit of saying shit like that.
It's all good. No worries, man.
Just letting you know, because you don't know my mannerisms very well yet. So I like to make sure people understand what I do.
So that Thunder and Dragon's gonna be a problem. I might actually lose this one. Wasn't expecting him to pull that out of his butt.
The Thunder End.
Oh! Oh, what the crap?
What do you do?
He pulled some voodoo black magic shit. He's all like, I'm gonna sacrifice this monster, take 500 life points, and pull a Blue Eyes out of my hand onto the field and smack you for 6 grand this turn. And I only had 4,500 because he's a dirty SOB with Thunder and Dragon, but I can't say much because I do the same tactic. So it's a very legitimate
So you're a
ass
dirty
kicking.
SOB too, then?
Oh yeah. Oh, with my Blue Eyes deck, yeah. My Pendulum deck though is where it gets worse, or not Pendulum, my Spellbook, because I have two different Spellbook decks. I have a normal Spellbook deck, and then I have one that has one of each of the pieces of Exodia in it, and I don't have them in there to win with it. I will actually discard Exodia pieces to keep from winning via Exodia with that deck. The reason I have the Exodia pieces in there is for one piece only, and that would be the right hand of Exodia. Because with the Spellbook of Prophecy deck, I can get my spellcasters up to, I think the most I've had was like, what was it, like 10,000? And I like keeping my pimp hand strong.
Hence the right hand. Okay. Alright.
Oh, would you look at that? Well, I played the one that lets me look at my top 5 cards and rearrange them. And it's a tough choice because first card up in the list, Ancient Rules. Second card, Fusion Recovery. Third card, Fusion Sage. Fourth card, Regeki. Fifth card, Blue Eyes. So we'll go Blue Eyes, Ancient Rules, Fusion Sage, just to be safe, Regeki, and then Fusion Recovery. You too. It's something to kill time. Okay, let's see here.
Go. Now that I've joined the Tim Shoto, I can go to Outergon. Eventually.
How long was I out?
Oh, you were out? Okay.
Last thing I remember, I said something about being cold, and then that's it.
I wasn't sure because a number of things. Also, the conveniently waking or coming back right after.
Right after what?
You just happened to come back in time, or wake up, I guess, right as Aaron left the party.
Oh, you're fucking kidding.
Nope, he is quite serious.
Not gonna lie, I messaged you on Skype because I actually had the thought that maybe you were more or less ignoring her, but I wasn't sure. Or if you were actually asleep because we could hear you.
I must have unplugged my mic at one point. Because when I woke up, my cord from my mic was disconnected from my controller. So, even if you guys had said something to try and get my attention, I don't know how long I've been unplugged, but I didn't hear it.
So we heard you breathing, like, up until even, like, let's see, I messaged you an hour ago, so it's been less than an hour, probably.
Alright, I'm done with Blue Eyes against Blue Eyes. Now I'm gonna be a dick. Prophecy deck.
Ow. So yeah, no, I was here, I was just...
You were actually passed out.
Yeah. Was I snoring?
Nope. No
I
snoring,
was
just the
that dead
occasional,
tired,
like,
nothing was happening.
deep breath that we could hear. That's it.
Okay. Well, I just messaged on Skype in the group. Sorry, Aaron, for passing out. Ow. Ow, that even hurts. Fuck.
I'm currently on 11, if you feel like hopping on and dicking
When
around.
the hell did I grab my other blanket?
Was he like sitting around?
I've been sitting
No.
here in
He
a
was
t-shirt,
asleep and
my
didn't
hood. Hang on.
realize.
I've
And
been
then he
sitting
goes-
here in a t-shirt, a vest, my hoodie, and 2 pairs of sweatpants. When the fuck did I go get my blanket?
That's a wet spot.
Uh-oh.
Can't stand there all the day.
Shit. Well, that slightly frustrates me now.
What?
The fact that I passed out on you guys.
Eh.
Let's have some fun with this.
I don't know why I keep picking that one up, but I'm pretty sure. I no, still don't have access to you, Sylvie.
Oh crap, I activated the wrong one first. Damn it.
RIP! So, through a long and arduous process, Colin, I managed to get Rosalira into the Tenshodo. I went to Selbina to trade cabbages, enough of them to get enough rep to join the Tenshodo. And I go to Juno and I talk to the girl and then realize, shit, I have to go to Bastok.
Oh.
So then I had to grab a mount and run my ass from Juno to Bastok.
Really,
I did
Kaiba?
that
What
and
a
grabbed most of
douche.
the things on the way. And then I just warped back. And so now she's in the Tenshodo. So at some point, I need to get her to Auturgon. But I'm not in a huge rush for that, because I can always wait till I'm 30. So I can at least pick up the job. Really, Erica?
So I guess
Why
the
are you
question
being
there is,
so
what do you want to do?
loud? That is a good question. It's like on the one hand, I kind of want to work on Rose just to, because it's nice to be doing stuff as a beginning character again. But on the other hand, I don't really want to put off helping you finish grinding your blue to 99 and then start job point farming and stuff. Ugh. I ran into something that actually kind of bugged me though on YouTube videos I was looking up. Or not so much a video, but a guide online for Rune Fencer.
Okay.
One guide basically that if you want to tank endgame content as Rune Fencer, you better have at least 1,200 job points spent, if not mastered, before you even start tanking endgame content as Rune Fencer. It's like, excuse you? There
The
is
whole
no
point
fucking
of them
way.
being made the way they are is to magic tank.
Yeah, but apparently, according to this guy, they're not good enough unless you have at least 1,200 job points spent. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? There is no way that you need your job points in order to become even entry level for this shit. That's not the point of job points.
No, they're just to make you. They're a new system. How do I put that? I don't know. I can't process words.
They're just something to ramp you up even further because the game still only goes up to item level 119. So the job points are just to strengthen you even further. But endgame does not require you to be equivalent of like item level 150. I know that's not.
Crap, I think I grabbed the wrong deck. Well, we'll find out in a moment, won't we?
Or alternatively, you can go trying to farm the coins too, if you want.
We could do that.
I don't know, I don't want to be the only one deciding on things to do, so I at least want you to have options to weigh in on, if nothing else. Instead of just being like, come help me do this.
My blue is halfway to 95. My paladin is already 99. Yeah, it's already 99. And has job points. And from what Cherith was saying, if we go to Mo and Doe Gates, that's where he goes for CP farming?
I think any of the gates, but basically it's go grind on the Apex monsters. They're where the good CP is. Unless you can cleave.
Apex.
Yeah. And it will literally be like Apex Raptor. So like you will know for a fact that you're dealing with an Apex monster because it will literally be called Apex.
And they usually give high CP as rewards.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where I'm like, do I really want a CP grind on my tank?
Especially when we're both likely to be tanks. Erica, it's not time for your dinner yet.
Oh no, it's more the... Do I really want a CP grind on my tank if it really doesn't truly benefit me?